Hi everyone, we're in Thoor Ballylee Tower house, which is in the background, and behind us here, behind Ronan the cameraman, we have the mill house, and it's here that Biddy Early would come to gather her lichens and her moss, different herbs and the waters from the mill to make her infamous blue bottle mixture. So hopefully today that we'll capture some sort of evidence of energies that she maybe have tapped into in her time here when she was making this infamous mixture. So I'm going to go in now with the Phasmatron GD2000, and we're going to see can we detect any energies in around the millboard area. Yep.
Going off.
That's going off.
That's detecting a lot of energy around that area.
So as you can see, the Phasmatron went off immediately detecting energy here, but we knew that was going to happen anyway because there is energy here, and there's been energy here for hundreds of years. So in our next step, we're going to start with the GS2 laser grid, and we're going to find out if we can pick up any residual blue energy, which would be non-living energy, as the red indicators would indicate living energy. This device in my hand is the GS2 laser grid. As I explained earlier, that it measures different types of energies. We're going to place it down here, turn it on and point it at the millboard area and see if it can pick up energies. And hopefully we'll be lucky and we will capture something here today. Thank you. So we're going to give it a few minutes to let it zone itself in and synchronize with the general area that it's pointed at. That's going to take a couple of minutes, and when that's finished then we'll monitor it and see what we can capture. Oh wow.
What's going on there, isn't it?
It's picking up energy.
Mix of red and blue here, aren't they?
Mixtures of red and blue.
Is the sound not on?
No, it doesn't.
Does not sound now.
It doesn't make a sound. So as you can see here clearly, we're picking up red and blue energy, which is a mixture of red would indicate a living energy, and the blue in the background that you see then it would be dead energies. We never expected to get this kind of a response from the millboards, but obviously Biddy Early knew stuff that we didn't know, which we are now just recently picking up ourselves.
Oh look, it's going blue.
Now it's gone completely blue. So whatever energy was there, this is what we would call spiritual energy, and it's coming back again. This is exactly what we came out here to find, and we're absolutely delighted that we're actually getting these readings on the GS2 laser grid. The fact that it's gone off here like a Christmas tree, excuse the pun, it's just shortly after Christmas, is very exciting for us, that we can actually see it in action, picking up energies. When we came out here today, we were expecting to find energy readings like this, but we didn't expect to get it this vibrant.
So as you said, Anthony, Biddy obviously knew something that we all don't really know much about, do we? But there is definitely something spiritual about this place.
Exactly, Richard. Biddy definitely knew there was energies here, and that's why she came here to make this infamous blue bottle.
Yeah.
As we know, her cottage is in Clare, but she came here to whatever was in this area. It drew her with her mediumship and her sixth senses to come here and gather from this particular area. Particularly in the back of this building where the mill boards were, there was a specific type of a lichen that grew in it, a moss, and she would use that as one of her most poignant ingredients in her blue bottle.
But another thing too, W.B. Yeats and all was fascinated by very early, weren't they?
He was a member of the Golden Dawn, experimenting in the supernatural and witchcraft and that kind of realm of stuff. So his tower is in the background here, Yeats Tower, which is very, very famous, Thoor Ballylee Tower. So the connection with the Golden Dawn, the Biddy Early's mill boards, this is a very, would say, spiritual area. Would you say so, Richard? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you.
Lots of energy.
Yeah. So straight away, you had the Phasmatron GD2000 that went activated.
Activated as soon as I approached the mill here. This is the old mill, and as you can see here, if Ronan points the camera down, you can see he's standing on one of the old millstones.
Oh yeah. And I know, getting back to our folklore side of things, guys, outside the door there's an old hawthorn tree, a fairy tree, just one single fairy tree outside the door.
And we captured some energy on that tree here one night. Ronan,
Ronan captured that.
You got it on the SLS, Ronan, that's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, I got that on the SLS. It was a great catch. Just a glimpse of my eyes now, that's when I caught it.
Yeah, it was...
when I look back on the pictures, I got it.
And it seemed to be hanging from the tree or attached to it.
It's like it was hanging off the tree.
Yeah, well, I remember
hanging.
that. It was like it was hanging from the tree.
Attached, right? It was hanging.
Like as if it was floating under the branch.
Yes.
Yeah, that was after you'd done the gifts too. Do you remember you and Anthony? We all threw silver, do you remember?
That's right, we did.
And here we have our fairy tree offering from the Witch in the Wilderness. Kindly donated this to us in Cornwall, in Tintagel in Cornwall. So we will be sprinkling some of these offerings under the tree. It's always good to give an offering when you're near a fairy tree. It shows respect and that you're not here to desecrate the area or harm it in any way. So we'll just give it a few little sprinkles around the tree. As I said, these bottles were given to us by the Witch in the Wilderness in Cornwall in Tintagel when we did an investigation there a year or so ago. So thanks very much to you guys, and we're still using them. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're here at the old mill house where Biddy Early is believed to have come to collect all the herbs and the little lichens from this mill house. As you can see, the mill board here at the moment, it's being restored, and you could only imagine what it would have looked like a couple of 100 years ago when these were fully operational. It's a very spiritual place here, and I can understand why Biddy would have came here to collect all her herbs and the water for her blue bottle. She did come to collect the herbs because W.B. Yeats mentions about her. There's a lot of connection with this place, linking Biddy Early. It's a very, very active place. We have already picked up a lot of activity from our equipment inside the mill house. You've seen it yourself, Ronan?
Yeah, I saw it myself, I saw great activity inside.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, great activity.
And the SLS camera.
And that's camera as well, everything.
Where do you get the SLS camera active again? On the old fairy tree?
The fairy tree was.
Yeah.
Beyond this wall here.
Yeah.
That's where we got it like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't make that up.
No.
No.
That's definitely not made up.
Behind me in the background here is Thoor Ballylee Tower House, refurbished by William Butler Yeats. What then, cried Plato's ghost? A lot of people don't realise those lines are from a poem by W.B. Yeats. He was fascinated by supernatural and paranormal activities and was a member of the Golden Dawn. I'm sure if he was here today he would be fascinated by us standing outside his tower house investigating the paranormal, and we would probably have some fantastic conversations. No doubt he'd be always right and we'd be second.
I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone in the bee-bound glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the veils of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core.